My life has been touched by suicide.
I've lost 2 friends to suicide.
I know of 3 people who have tried to take their own lives.
We've all lost a friend's brother and a member of my family.
I never used to know anything about suicide until my dad killed himself.
There have been times that I've been down, I've suffered from depression and contemplated what it might be like not to have to deal with it anymore.
I was deeply unhappy at high school and I attempted suicide, but talking about it helped me.
I'm happy to talk about suicide, and I have the scar to prove it.
I'm not afraid to talk about suicide.
I'm not afraid to speak about suicide.
I'm not afraid to talk about suicide.
I'm not afraid to talk about suicide.
Suicide. I'm not afraid to say it.
Suicide's one of those things that people don't like talking about. I'm not afraid to talk about it.
There should be no stigma attached to suicide.
Suicide is not a dirty word.
I'm not afraid to talk about suicide.
I'm not afraid to talk about mental health issues.
We can't keep quiet about suicide anymore.
I'm comfortable talking about suicide. Are you?
Suicide absolutely terrifies me, but I'm not scared to talk about it.
We need to address the difficult things as well as the good things.
I'm not afraid to talk about suicide.
That's one subject that's not on the radar.
Suicide.
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 It's just another word.
I'm not afraid to talk about suicide.
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 I'm not afraid to talk about suicide.
I'm not afraid to say it. I am not afraid to talk about suicide.
I'm happy talking about it. Suicide.
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 I'm not afraid to talk about suicide.
I won't stop.
There is no stigma to suicide. There's nothing wrong with talking about it.